Hey guys, so a lot of you probably know about this. This is kind of I'm kind of coming to this kind of late, but I wanted to talk about this the NFL kneeling thing. Um, I don't want to talk specifically about that. It's more about how the NFL players are being made to stand now by the higher authorities, whatever. Um, as much as I hate to side with the people that are kneeling, because personally, this is just my opinion. I mean, it's okay if you disagree, but personally, in my opinion, I think the kneeling thing is just stupid. I think it really is. Like, I feel like there are better ways to protest. Like, you're surprised when this thing doesn't go over well. Like, you're surprised when you start doing this shit during the possibly one of the most popular sports games in America, and people boo you. You're really surprised by that. I mean, personally, I don't really give a shit. I don't like football. I never could get into football. I tried to watch several times. I never really got the appeal of it, but that's just me. But yeah, so yeah, as much as because I feel like the whole kneeling thing, and again, this is just me, but the whole kneeling thing, I feel like it's just another way to bitch and moan and cry about Trump being president. Okay, because they've tried so many other things. I mean, they're still going on with the whole racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, whatever. They tried so many things. So now they're doing this kneeling thing, or they've started doing this kneeling thing since last year to just cry and whine some more that Trump is president. Oh, we don't like Trump and everything, so we're just going to kneel. We're going to do it under the guise of, oh, we're protesting, like, Black lives, and with, the cops' violence against them and whatever, and, the overall systemic racism towards black people, the oppression and everything. But really, we're just doing it to continue to bitch and moan about, Trump and everything. So, again, just my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it's entirely untrue that there isn't some racism against black people when it comes. I mean, I'm sure there is some in the justice system. There might be some bias against black people and whatnot. But I mean, I don't because I can assure you the shit was going on before Trump was president. I can assure you it was. There wasn't any kneeling then, but mysteriously when Trump becomes president, then it starts. Then they start kneeling. Then they start caring about these issues, I mean, it's whatever. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, the forcing the NFL players to stand, like I said, as much as I had to take the side of these people, I have to take the side because, look, I don't like the kneeling thing, but it should be their right to kneel. I'm sorry, but that's freedom of speech, okay? I mean, it should be their right to protest as long as they're not getting violent or trying to incite violence against others or anything like that. They should be allowed to protest, and they should be allowed to kneel during the national anthem. I mean, again, as much as I think it's fucking stupid, they should still be allowed to do it. Okay, free speech doesn't end where your opinions begin. Just because you would disagree with it, or just because you disagree with someone with something that someone says or does in terms of like protests or whatever, that doesn't mean that their freedom of speech should end, okay? And also to you leftists who are saying that Nazis, quote-unquote Nazis, are marching in places, yeah, the freedom of speech extends to them too, okay? If they want, as long as they're not getting violent, as long as they're not inciting violence against others, they are allowed to march down the street and shout about white supremacy and Hail Hitler or whatever, as long as they're not like inciting violence against others or spreading violence or attacking others physically, they are allowed to do that, okay? Like, I've seen so many posts about like people saying that, if freedom of speech really extends to these people, then fuck this. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Because again, freedom of speech does not end where your opinion begins, okay? So I'm saying that freedom of speech extends to those, again, quote-unquote Nazis, because it's the popular thing today is just to call anyone you disagree with a Nazi, So yeah, the freedom of speech extends to them. It also extends to your beloved, take a knee football players and everyone else who participates in it, okay? Freedom of speech extends to both sides. Okay, like the Westboro Baptist Church. As much as I think the Westboro Baptist Church from Topeka, Kansas, as much as I may think that they're a vile group, as much as I disagree with their signs and everything they talk about, everything they say, as much as I disagree with them, as much as I think that they're a bunch of vile human beings, I still wouldn't take their right away to do their protests and their picketing and to say what they say. Okay, I would defend I would defend their right to freedom of speech too. Okay, you know. So yeah, I mean, this forcing the people to stand, it's stupid. Okay, it's stupid. I mean, again, granted, I think that the kneeling thing is dumb to begin with, but again, they have the right to kneel. They have the right to protest. Don't take that right away. Because what's going to stop us from saying that someone else can't protest or someone else can't say this just because we disagree with it? That's not right. Okay, this is America. You know, we have the right to freedom of speech. We have the right to say what we want, to protest how we want. Again, as long as we aren't inciting violence against others or getting violent ourselves or infringing upon the right to someone else's freedom of speech, which technically that's kind of what you're doing. So yeah, I don't really agree with this. I mean, so yeah, and then I mean we could get on hate speech, but that's a whole other thing. But anyways, yeah. So just wanted to do a quick video about this. You know, so you know, just let me know what you guys think about them being forced to stand. I mean, you know, personally, I just think that even if you disagree with someone, obviously, even if you disagree with someone, they should still have the right to freedom of speech. Even if they're protesting in a way that you don't care for, you know, then they should still have the right to freedom of speech, okay? Like I said, the freedom of speech of someone doesn't end where your opinions begin, so, yeah. Okay, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to end this video, so let me know what you guys think, and that's it for now, so peace, and have a good day.